So my friend Taylor was in town, right?
Oh, yeah, I saw your story. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What?
Oh, my God.
It's
Guys,
so
get
funny.
this. You will not believe.
Huh?
Well, imagine her freaking date sees your story.
He don't know my ass.
Well.
You think?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Wine About It.
I'm your co-host, QTCinderella, here with my co-host, Valkyrae.
I just realized we
QTCinderella.
we went all southern.
I don't know.
She had some boba, and now she's all southern.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Valkyrae.
You just realized what?
We didn't introduce in the last pod episode.
Surely we did.
We did? But we were like, I'm your co-host. Like, we didn't do that whole shtick, you know?
Win some, you lose some.
Damn, that's crazy. We did backlog a little because I'm going to be in Africa this week.
Yes, so you guys will see next week's episode with Eric Doa and then the following week with Stable Ronaldo.
Yes, so, yeah. 3 weeks.
So start sharpening your pitchforks, honestly. We got men on our freaking girl pod. Ew, yuck, lame.
Eric Doa is just like Cutie, but in man form. It's crazy. You guys are the same.
No way.
Yeah, with the whole trauma bonding and, you know, the comedy and the world is crazy.
We're both nihilists.
Just you were bonding over music. It was really cute. I was like, oh, it was really cute. Funny story. I was waiting to talk about this.
Oh my God, I have so many too. I'm so excited.
Wait, really? Okay. You will not believe what happened. Austin Show texts me.
Oh my God, here we go.
Yeah, he texts me.
You never know where a story's gonna go when it starts with Austin Show. It's like either he saw you make a joke about him and you want to make sure that it's not like real and you're chill, or like there's a plane situation.
Always a plane situation
or
usually.
If like sometimes just say at your house or something like that. Okay, you tell me. Okay, go.
So Austin Show messages me, and this is a few days ago, and he's like, hey, do you know this person from Moses Lake? Apparently a long time ago. Do you know this person? And I'm like, oh yeah, no, that's the guy that I had a crush on when I was at GameStop that I turned gay. Or not turned gay, but helped him discover himself.
Oh my God.
And Austin's like, you won't believe this, but he's stripping at a strip club in Oregon. And I'm like, no freaking
my God.
way. And I was like, yeah, that's the exact same person that I didn't know he was like stripping stuff. Also slay. No big deal. That's awesome.
That's incredible.
I was like, what a small world. How did you meet him? And he was like, yeah, he said he was from Moses Lake. And I kind of put two and two together that I think you guys might have known each other. And I was like, wait, this is insane right now.
I kind of want to
call him, or not him, but
Austin.
Yeah, okay.
And
get his POV.
That's so, yeah, I want to know,
Isn't that hilarious?
Was Austin talking to him at a table?
Yeah,
or
like apparently they were bonding.
That's so funny.
I'm gonna give him a call right now.
He'll answer.
And I was like, is he hot still? Like, what's going on? I see he's still gay.
I feel like Austin needed to hook up with him for like...
They didn't hook up.
Dang it.
Austin said, not his type.
Oh, not a twink?
You know, I don't even know what he looks like anymore. It's
been
so
Austin
long.
Didn't take a picture for you?
No, he just described and said, yeah, Moses Lake, and he worked here and here. And I was like, yeah, that was my...
Your call.
Come on. He didn't answer.
Tell him
I'll message him
for Wine About It, and he'll call back quick, I'm sure. How would he know all that without like... That's so funny.
Here, I'll read the exact message. Okay. It's so funny. He said, do you remember blank, the gay guy from high school? And I said, yes. LOL, what? No way you know him. And he said, oh my God, we went out in Portland. We went to a strip club. And I said his full name. I was like, this guy? And then he said, and he's stripping there. Yes. He said he's from Moses Lake, and I connected the dots. And I was like, oh my God, yeah, this is the guy I had a crush on when I worked at GameStop. And, you know, we talked for 2 months, and he would barely hold my hand. And he, like, kissed me one time. And then he came out.
Turns
and
out
was
he's
like,
gay. Yeah.
he was like, I think I like guys. And so I was like, yeah, I helped him discover himself or whatever.
Yeah, no big deal.
No big deal. And then Austin said, that's so crazy. This is so insane. And he said, my mind is blown. And I was like, well, what's he like?
That's all he gave you?
Yeah, I was like, what's he like? Is he hot still? Like, what's been going on? How has he been? And then Austin goes, his body's nice, but not really my type.
Okay.
And I said, wow. Yeah, no, this is a really long time ago. The lore is crazy. And I was like, ooh, I'm going to share this on the pod. So hopefully he'll call back soon because I want to hear more details.
Funny. Yeah, I want to hear what else is he up to? Is he just doing that? How long has he done that? Does he have a boyfriend? Like,
I'm really curious, like how he got into stripping, because you know, when I knew him, he was very, you know, in the closet,
and he was at GameStop.
Yeah, and you know, I don't even think his family knew and stuff, and we just like. We stayed in touch for a while. Like I knew he was like seeing another guy and stuff, and we were friends and all. But then obviously many years passed, I moved, and we just lost touch. And now he's working at a club, and I'm like, whoa. Like, do you still smoke cigarettes? Like, what's been going on? What's new?
That's so funny. What a small world.
Yeah, super small
I'm just
world.
so curious of how it came up.
Yeah, like
did the guy bring it? Like, did the guy recognize Austin? Was like, oh, I like podcasts. Like, you're on Twitch, and
yeah, we'll ask him that when he calls. Oh my God, he's calling.
Oh my God, thank God.
Perfect timing. Hello, Austin. You're on Wine About It.
Hello, Wine About It.
Wow.
I was just telling Cutie about our, you know, our little text combo we had the other day.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so what
yes.
happened? Like, what was the chain of events that led you to know this man's info?
Yeah, how did you know, like, when did he say, like, Moses Lake, you know?
Well, okay, so I went to the strip club. And we had Christian and I had some friends in town, and we were like, we wanted to show them the scene, so we were just like, let's go to this strip club. And so we go to the strip club, and I had met this guy on a previous occasion that I was at the strip club with another friend. And we were just, you know, friendly, just chatting or whatever. And he brings up the fact that I don't know where or what, but he's like, I'm from Washington. Yeah, I asked him where if he grew up in Oregon or whatever. Well, wait, are we disclosing where he's?
I mean, I just didn't mention his name, but I did say
so
like Moses Lake,
name.
obviously.
Yeah. So anyway, so I was like, well, where? He's like, I grew up in a small town in Washington. I'm like, well, I have friends and relatives in small towns in Washington. He's like, oh, Moses Lake. And I was like, Moses Lake? And you're the first person I think of when I think of Moses Lake, because who the fuck is
Who the fuck is in Moses Lake?
And he's like, I was like, well, do you know Vogue Valkyrae? And
you did not.
I didn't say that, but he
oh my God.
He probably knows you're on the cover of Vogue. And he's like, yeah, I went to school with her. And he did not say
He didn't mention that.
No.
Oh!
He didn't mention anything about GameStop.
Wait.
He didn't mention having a crush on her?
him?
Oh no, he knew that I had a crush on him. Like
he didn't bring that up at all.
Well, I wonder, do you think that he knew that we knew each other?
You know, I mean, I made it he knew who I was.
He did.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so he knew who I was because he had said hi to me when I went in for the first time with another friend, and he had said hi to me and he knew who I was. So I don't know maybe he didn't want to share for some reason or another, but I have no idea. But anyway.
Oh my gosh, maybe I caused him trauma.
No, God, Ray, you did not cause anybody. You couldn't have caused anybody
Well,
trauma.
I mean, our boss was like really pressuring him to date me.
Oh
Both
my
of
God.
them. Like our boss and the assistant manager were both like,
God.
"Oh, you should date her.
She's a great girl.
She's a good girl.
She's so sweet.
You guys work at GameStop, you know?
Oh,
it's
yeah.
cool."
I mean, I don't think it's trauma, really. We all tried to I'm sure even Christian got hooked up with people trying to push him together with girls, right?
Oh, man. I mean, we
So
just, we pretty much like talked, like we were friends, right? And held hands like once. He like, you know, we tried to kiss once, and then he came out and he was like, I think I like guys. And I was like, yeah.
Well, Ray, I come.
I can't confirm he wasn't lying.
Yeah, he still likes men.
Yeah. No, that's nice to know.
Yeah. No, it's cool. What a small world, huh?
Yeah, that's so insane.
So
did he perform for you or?
No, I mean, the first time I went, look, when I go to the strip club,
Oh boy.
I'm there to support people. Financially.
Yeah.
And I'm not there to get aroused at all. And so
really,
he did dance. The first time I was there, he did dance, and I put $100 down there on the table. And yeah, it was nice. It was good, but it was very cordial. I didn't even put it. I just said, I handed it to him. I said, here, take it. Give me your hand, and I'm gonna put it in your hand. And that's where I put the money.
You sound like a regular.
No, well, it's actually. I want to let you know I actually don't go to the strip club that much, but for some reason, the last 2 weeks I've been there 3 times.
Oh my God,
Austin?
Why?
I don't normally go. We had friends in town that we were having fun. We just were like, let's go. 2 nights in a row we went out, and I don't really go. So
You're just having a good time.
Just having a good time, and yeah, it's just fun, you know.
Well. I hope he's doing well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know him other than just our meeting that we had, but
that's so funny.
Isn't that crazy?
Such a small world.
So insane.
So well, you ladies have a wonderful broadcast.
Yes, thank you, Austin. Talk to you later.
And talk to you later. We'll talk to you later.
Bye. Wow.
Incredible.
What are the odds?
That's so funny. Okay. So I had a funny thing.
What happened?
So my friend Taylor was in town, right?
Yes.
And she
oh yeah, I saw your story. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What?
Oh my God,
it's
guys,
so
get
funny.
this. You will not believe.
Huh?
Well, imagine her freaking date sees your story.
He don't know my ass.
Well,
you think?
What if he does?
That's funny.
It's a small world, right?
Maybe.
This is the small world episode where everyone knows everyone.
Yeah, maybe. So my friend Taylor, she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous.
Oh, she's great. I got to hang out with her. She's freaking awesome.
Gorgeous.
Love her.
29, makes 6 figures.
Yeah.
Nothing is wrong with her.
Very successful.
She has tummy problems.
Oh.
She's gluten-free.
She's also intimidating, I think.
I think she's intimidating only because she's pretty.
Yeah. But she's got that stare ooh, if I talk to her, she's going to bite me.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
So she's single. She has been single for 5 years.
Yeah.
And the problem is as she's gotten older, the pool's gotten a little smaller.
Yeah, it's tough dating.
It's tough out there.
Yep.
And there's been times where I've tried to hook her up with people freaking Rosie. I was like, I don't know why. I'd messaged Rosie. I was like, you looking? And he was like, no, I like to be single. Leave me alone. I'm like, okay, sorry, Rosie. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to find you love.
The offer's still out there.
Rosie, if you ever change your mind, she's beautiful, breathtaking, and she makes 6 figures. Great. And she can't find a guy. She will go on any blind date with anybody. She is not, I'm not kidding you. She is so open-minded.
She's really trying to find the love of her life.
Yeah. I think, I don't think you'll care. Never mind. I just won't say it. I sent her. She's been on a blind date with a colleague of ours. Yeah, that was it. They just didn't hit it off. And then I've sent her on dates with other people, just cute people that I think they'd get along. And then just no spark, and it happens, and it's fine. So this weekend, she was on the phone with her sister, and her sister was hanging out with her friend, and she was like, "Dude," because I was trying to get her a blind date for the weekend, and I couldn't, right?
Yeah.
And so she was talking to her sister, and we're on speaker and all that, and she's like, "Oh God, I can't find I'm in LA, there's got to be a guy out here, right?" And then the friend was like, "Oh, I have a cousin that lives in LA. You could go on a date with him. Genius, fun." And she's like, "Okay, I'll do it." She's down. I know. So then she sets up this date at this random restaurant, and she goes to, and it's the night of it. So it's, Saturday night. She goes to, I have cleaners at my house and a dog that's diarrheaed everywhere. So I'm cleaning up diarrhea, and then the cleaners are cleaning up the rest of the house. I will never make a cleaner clean up his diarrhea. That is my job as his mother. But yeah, it was a lot of diarrhea. Anyway, so she's like, she's late because like essentially the bathrooms are all a problem and like she can't really go anywhere. So she's running late. So she's like panicking, and then she goes to order an Uber and it says like 15 minutes away. And she's like, okay, if it gets here and then the place is 20 minutes, like, you know, that it's going to be, frick. Like, and she does all the math and like, she's going to be like 30 minutes late now. Mm-hmm. And so, and then she's like, whatever. She just like orders it. And after 15 minutes, the Uber cancels on her. So now she's going to be so late because now she has to wait for another Uber. So then I said, just get in the car. I'll take you. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And so I just start driving her there, and it's LA. So I live kind of far away. Yeah. And so I'm like, we're just joking. Like, we're just in the car joking. We don't know how this date's going to go. You know, she goes on lots of dates, good, bad, the ugly, like whatever. And I was like talking to her. I was like, how do you deal? Like, cause listen, I haven't dated a lot. Like, a lot of my dating experience was like go on a few dates and then just fucking fall in love, unfortunately. Like,
yeah. And same. So I never been on like a blind date. Yeah. But yeah, usually I like someone, I'll date them for a trillion years.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yep. Yeah. And so like most first dates I've ever been on, I just offer to split. Yeah. I'll say, okay, like the check comes like, oh, do you want to split? Like, you know, whatever. And then you split and it's done. And so I asked her, I was like, you know, in the good Lord's year 2026, what's the protocol? Like, we're just talking on the drive to the thing. And she was like, honestly, I have learned through she's gone on so many dates. She's like, I've learned through all my dating experience, if he's not going to pay for the very first bill, he's not going to text you back. Oh. She was like, if they don't care enough to pay for the bill, then they're not going to care enough to text you back. And she's like, so that's kind of like what I look for. She's like, I'm happy to pay for the bill, but like, I at least need to see them offer. Yeah. Right? Like,
at least like try.
She said she went on a coffee date. She showed up, the guy had already bought his coffee. And she was like, yeah, no, it's over. Like, which is interesting. Like, this, like, because the psychology behind it is like really interesting. But she's like, if they're not even showing interest enough to be like, here's $20. Yeah. You know, like, and I know, listen, dating's expensive. I'm not saying, I'm not saying you have to do this, but
the world's expensive.
It's an interesting psyche from her. I was like, okay, all right. And I was like, so is this guy gonna buy you dinner? And she was like, he seems like the type thus far. Like, I think he'll cover it. And so then we're in the car. I'm like, you think you can get a box for takeout? You know, because it's just her and I, and I'm like, surely you can get a box or takeout. And we're like joking around, and she's like, yeah, I'll just keep ordering more and putting it in my purse, like whatever, you know. Like, we're just joking. Oh my god! And then I go, what if I just get a table for one, and just like spy on you? And she was like, that'd be so fucking funny. And I was like, it would be so funny, right? But Swift was in the car with me. Oh, yeah. And so I was like, I'd have to take him home and then Uber over to you. Probably not worth it. And she's like, oh, it'd be so funny. Like, you know. And I was like, yeah, whatever. And by the time I get home, Trisha, my assistant, happens to be leaving. And she's going the same direction as the restaurant. Wow. And so I go, Trisha, will you give me a ride to the restaurant? And so Trisha gives me a ride to the restaurant, drops me off. I go get my table for one. I tell like the hostess what I'm doing. I was like, can you try to get me like an angle where I can see them? She's like, that is so funny. I'm like, yeah, thank you. And she's like, you never spy. She was like, you never know who's a murderer, you know?
You never know.
And so I was like, okay. I am sat up. I'm like, I can't really hear them. They're far enough away that I can't hear them, but I see them and it's like fun. The problem is I'm a table for one. So it's like such a quicker order. Yeah. So I'm trying to be as slow as I can like with ordering and like, you know, and I'm not dating anyone. So I'm not like asking questions or whatever. And then the waitress comes over. Okay. This is all going to be important. Okay. Waitress comes over. And she's talking to me. I tell her what I'm doing. I'm like, oh, yeah, yeah. She's like, that's so funny. Like, she's like, oh, my God. She's like, I'll keep an eye on him, you know. And then I'm sitting at my table. And then all of a sudden I had a thought. And I said, holy shit. What happens when she goes to leave? Because her and I now need to Uber together. Yeah. So when Taylor leaves and they're standing outside and he's waiting for the valet and she's waiting for Uber. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What do you do?
Oh my God. That's so awkward.
I'm like,
What did you do?
So then I start texting her and I was like, dude, we did not think this through. Like, we're so stupid. Like, what are we doing? And then they stand up. Date's over.
What?
Yeah.
So before dessert came?
They didn't even order dessert.
Okay. Did he call it off? Did she call it off?
So they walk to the front. He goes, which is crazy because now it's only been like 3 minutes since the whole situation.
I'm scared.
He walks to the front. They say goodbye. She's like, I gotta hit the bathroom again, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Which is weird because it's been 3 minutes. But he's like, okay, see you, like, you know. And he was like, oh, I'd love to go on a second date.
Oh, really?
He said that right then and there.
So he was interested.
You would think. Yeah. And so I'm like, okay, so she's in the bathroom. I pay my bill and then I go. And we're in the bathroom because we have to wait for him to get his valet and leave before we can leave now.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking in the bathroom. I was like, what the heck happened?
Mm-hmm.
And now I have the hiccups. I've had the hiccups like forever for the past few days. Anyway, she was like, I don't know. As soon as I got to my seat, he was like, hey, I already took care of the check. I actually have somewhere to be. So we can just end it here.
I mean, he probably did have something to do.
At 9 p.m.?
But the fact that he said he would love a second date makes me feel like he's telling the truth.
Confusing, right?
Maybe he had a Valorant lobby or something.
Maybe he did. And so then, but he lives like an hour away from where they met for dinner.
I mean, I'd be tired too.
Well, also you would think, okay, so maybe he has plans with his friends in the area.
Yeah,
okay.
Or maybe he's just tired, EP.
We don't know. So then, you know, Taylor is like, well, if he has plans, like, she's like, I'll just text him right now and say thanks for dinner. Mm-hmm. Great. If he has plans, you know, he'll, like, if he's with people, he'll, like, probably get there in, like, 10, 15 minutes. Because maybe since he's downtown LA, he has plans with other people downtown LA. Mm-hmm. Like a group hangout, something like that. So he'll text when he gets there, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. If he texts in an hour, that means he was driving all the way home. Mm-hmm. And so she texts him. Sure enough, takes an hour to reply. So we don't think he had plans. We think he just went home.
I mean, plans to sleep is so valid.
Okay.
I think that's late. And
you could
also
be in on that. Yeah, okay.
Having to drive an hour back home, ugh, I get it. Like, I'm busy too. I'd be like, I gotta go.
Yeah,
I'll pay for dinner. Thank you for joining me. I'm down for another date, but I'm tired now.
We like left and we're like, how dare he end it? You were gonna end it.
Wait, you know what?
Huh?
What if that's new dating tech?
Because then it leaves you wanting more.
Yeah.
So I know. We thought about that too.
Yeah, because now.
It was kind of smart.
Yeah, because now we're all thinking about him.
Yeah, we weren't before.
Yeah.
We were down to leave him early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very curious. You should tell Taylor to message him right now.
Why?
And figure out if they're going on another date. I'm curious.
Oh, well, you gotta wait.
I want to know if they're working out. Like, did he message her back? Like,
they texted a little bit that night, but
plot twist.
What?
He recognized you at the very beginning, and he knew that you guys were in cahoots.
Why would he recognize me? He doesn't know me.
What if he does?
Like, as a streamer?
Yeah. What if he just freaking knows you, and like he knows that? What if he had a peeker's advantage of your table and could see you spying on them the whole time? But that's a good story to tell if they get married.
Okay, now here's a new thing. Okay.
No.
So I'm curious because we're learning dating here. Okay, you and I don't do it. We just freaking.
I've had dates.
No one wants to date us.
I've dated.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Doubt it.
I did darts at a bar before on a date. Yeah. And
darts?
I hit a bullseye.
Did you?
I did. And he thought it was freaking cool.
That's awesome.
And then we freaking kissed.
Wow. At the bar?
Yeah.
Little hoe.
Isn't that romantic?
A little bit of a hoe.
Imagine winning in darts and then your reward is a kiss. Oh my God.
Cute.
We didn't work out. I lost interest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well. So.
It was very cute though.
He told her, okay, so they sit down, they're having dinner. He goes, order anything on the menu.
That's
my
what he
treat.
said?
Yeah, he says that to her. Order anything on the menu, my treat. Okay?
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But then he orders the cheapest thing on the menu.
Okay.
So what do you order then? You can't order anything now.
Yes, you can.
No way.
I think deep down, if I was in her shoes, I think deep down I would think that he's, being a gentleman. He's being he's hoping that you don't order the whole menu.
Yeah.
But he's gonna pay, and he's trying to be kind and stuff. And I guess I think if I were going on a first date, like a blind date, I'm not going starving. I'd probably lose my appetite and probably want an appetizer because I'm shy and nervous. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So maybe he was just shy and nervous too, or something.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, you're very fair to him.
Yeah.
She was nervous because she was because everything on the menu was $40, and then he ordered the $20 pasta, and she was like, I can't order something for $40 now if he ordered the $20 pasta, and she can't have pasta because she's gluten free.
I mean,
so she got a salad appetizer. Because it was only 16. She felt like she needed to order.
She was trying to match his price.
Yeah. But the pasta was the only entree that was $20. That's a tough one.
That is tough, but I do think that we need to listen to people's words, and we need to take
not
them
their actions.
Take them at value. Like he said, it's on me. Order anything. I don't think he would have said order anything you want unless he meant it, right?
I guess. I mean, what would you normally say on it? I feel like that's all you can say. You can't be like, order anything you want under $30.
Can I be honest? There's a lot of dates that you can go on where you don't need to spend money. You could go on a walk.
Oh, yeah.
You go
you could go walk your dogs. You could go on a hike. You could go.
Yeah, you can. I feel like if he was worried about
money, he
wouldn't have asked her to go to this restaurant.
That's a good point. He did choose the restaurant.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because it was so far away from everybody.
What kind of restaurant was it?
It was like a steakhouse kind of, but like a swanky one.
Okay. I think he was nervous.
You think?
Yeah. Well, it sounds like he was into her, but maybe he got weird vibes that he was being watched.
That'd be crazy.
Oh my God, I'm so curious how if they're still talking.
So then she called her sister, whose cousin is the one that friend and cousin,
friend, yeah,
whatever. And she called her sister, and she was like, "Hey, he ended the date kind of abruptly early. Will you try to get his POV on why he did that?" We didn't tell her sister that I was there watching because we just want to see if potentially,
Oh my God.
Yeah, so we'll see. We haven't gotten an update yet.
You have to update.
I will. I'll update.
You need to tell her that I need to know.
So freaking funny.
We all do. This pod needs to know her love life now.
I will
forward.
Yeah.
I need to know when she's getting married.
A Taylor love life story on this podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait,
over the years.
She's so great.
She's so funny. She got, she won't care. Because I've told it before. The most amazing, she's had a few, she had this one where she couldn't tell if this guy wanted to be her sugar daddy or if he was just a creepy old man that wanted to date her, really.
Yeah, I guess how would you find that out without asking directly?
So what she did was he would be like, "Oh, we should go to Greece," and she'd be like, "Are you gonna buy my ticket?"
I can't even imagine her saying that.
She just didn't she didn't need a sugar daddy, but she if one's on the table,
I mean,
do it for the plot.
There are sugar daddies out and sugar mommies out there that literally don't even want any sexual. They want company.
Exactly.
So they literally will pay for you to go on a vacation or a trip with them just to hang out.
Yeah, not a bad gig.
Some people literally just are sugar babies for a living.
Yeah. And so, she thought she maybe had a crazy story, met a guy. She was in first class. She got bumped up into first class, and the guy next to her was this silver fox, and he was talking like he was rich. And they were texting and all this stuff. And then one time he brought up oh, we should go to Greece. And she was like, oh yeah, are you going to pay for my plane ticket? And then learned that, no, he was not a sugar daddy. He was just a divorcee looking for a young one. Yeah. So that was kind of awkward, but that's how you got to learn. That's how you figure out if you're a sugar daddy. But yeah, we've got lots of Taylor love stories.
Yeah, no, she's so cool. So I had a date day with Cutie, and that's when I got to hang out with Taylor for a little bit, and we went shopping, we got coffee, we got food, and we were freaking actually having girl time together.
Yeah, it was nice.
And it was freaking awesome. So I also wanted to like help find her a lover. So if you are single,
If you are watching and you are
and
single,
ready to mingle,
she has some things.
oh, red flags?
Some things that are non-negotiables. You do have to like traveling. She loves traveling. You can't be like me and be afraid of airplanes. No. You do have to be her age or older, ideally. 29 or older. Don't want any young people.
You need to be mature.
You do need, and this is a big one, unfortunately, she's not looking for your money, but you got to have a job at least as successful as hers.
Yeah.
Because she's pretty successul. And she's worked really hard for that. And so she doesn't want to be taking care of nobody.
She has a stable career.
She has a very stable career.
She's like ready to date, like ready to settle down. So
she's ready to have babies. So you also have to want to have babies. Yeah.
Yep.
So
wow, that's fun. What a fun date you had.
So chat, if you're interested in dating my friend Taylor, she's stunning. She's about
she is very beautiful.
5'6". She does have her downfalls. She does complain about being cold quite a bit.
Ooh, a green flag that she has is that she doesn't like doing social media stuff, but she takes banger photos.
She does take banger photos. Secondly, you cannot she'll deal with the balds, but ideally if you had some hair, that'd be awesome.
Ooh.
Yeah. Her other red flag though is she does have a lot of tummy issues.
Really?
She's allergic to a lot of food.
Ooh.
But she just eats it and then complains about her stomach hurting.
That's so real. I do that too.
She has no another red flag of hers. I'm just, this is equal. I just asked for a lot, so I have to tell you a lot about her. She has to end every meal on something sweet.
Same.
Oh, it drives me crazy.
What?
With her, it drives me crazy. She like it's like literally I had to make her Fruity Pebble marshmallow treats the other night.
I don't think you have room to talk after I heard about the yogurt incident.
Wow.
Yeah.
Taylor was airing me out to Ray.
She was. I freaking learned that Cutie is the type of person to eat for fuel and not for pleasure. And I realized in that moment, wow, we are complete opposites. Like, she doesn't even like yogurt.
I don't like yogurt.
And she will apparently years ago, she would bring freaking yogurt to work and then leave it on the table because she didn't want to eat it, so it would get all warm. And then she would freaking eat it when it's warm and gross. And the reason why she was eating it is because the doctor said it's good for you.
Yeah, he said I needed the probiotics.
Yeah, but there's
and
other
Taylor
foods
hated
that
the way it looked
probiotics.
when I ate it because I also I can't hide my face very well, so I'd make like a gremlin. I'd be like,
yes, she's watching you be in pain the entire time.
Yeah, and the whole room smelled like warm yogurt. It was awful.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't blame her for holding that against me. That's one of my red flags. I don't do it anymore.
Okay, so what foods are you consuming for probiotics then?
I take pills, probiotics.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
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 That's great.
And sometimes I have yogurt, but I'll eat it cold now.
Okay, well, there's different flavored yogurts and different textured yogurts.
There's
like
caca.
Maybe you can find one that's good for you, like that you like.
The only ones I like are like crazy in calories because they're the kind that have like the lemon curd on the bottom. So
granola
good.
and fruit.
Well, granola is pretty high in calories, but I've tried adding fruit and chia seeds and hemp seeds and flax seeds because it's good for fiber.
Overnight.
Yeah.
Chia seeds.
Overnight. What is it called?
Oats?
Chia pudding. That's what it's called.
Chia pudding. Yeah, chia pudding.
Yeah, I should make that. But anyway, so yeah, if any of you are single looking to mingle with Taylor, hit us up, tag us on Twitter. Let us know how much you make. Maybe if your family comes from wealth, that might be helpful.
Wait, you know what'd be funny?
What? We do a 20v1 for Taylor?
Yes.
Yeah, we should.
On the pod.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
She'd be down.
But we actually find her the love of her life.
Okay, apply, you guys.
Wait, we do scuffed Bachelorette.
Yeah.
For reals.
Okay.
And
do we put them in a house or are we streaming it or?
Wait, imagine? That would be crazy.
Well, this whole weekend, so Taylor, who doesn't love Hannah Montana? There's a Hannah Montana reunion that's happening now. We're missing it.
I know.
I'll watch it.
We're gonna have a special guest, but apparently they were freaking going in the Hannah Montana thing when we were gonna film. So
everyone's going to the free. Why aren't we at the Hannah Montana thing?
Because we're filming.
Oh God.
Look at us. You know what?
Some of us have to work.
We're being freaking awesome and productive, and it is 10:10 p.m.
Wow.
Look at us. It's what?
Long night.
Yeah,
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. So since Taylor was over, she loves Hannah Montana. I loved Hannah Montana growing up. Obviously, who didn't? So we started watching a bunch of Hannah Montana on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
We were just watching it. It's fun. Some of the episodes were insufferable. We had to skip some where they're just like too cheesy. Like it was like, oh my God, shut up. Like
Wait, it's funny though.
there was like one, I forget what it was. It was when Hannah was meeting the queen. It was like, shut up, stop, Hannah. You're being annoying.
Aw, it's endearing.
But we were having fun. We were watching it, and then we had to meet. She had some friends in Malibu that wanted to go to, and I hate Malibu, but she had some friends in Malibu that wanted to go to breakfast, and so we drove to Malibu, which is a very far drive, and we had breakfast, and then I was like, I'm gonna surprise her and take her to the Hannah Montana house. Because it's in Malibu.
Whoa.
Where they filmed all the outside, whatever.
Yeah.
So I find the location. We go to the Hannah Montana house. It's fine. It looks like a house, you know, of course. It's for sale for $20 million.
What?
If anyone's interested. Yeah. 20 million. I went on the Zillow and I was like looking at it and it's like weird. They like list it for like $50,000 a month, and then they'll take it off, and then they'll try to sell it, and then they'll take it off and list it for like $80,000 a month, and then $40,000. It's weird.
Or seeing what number sticks or what one
seriously.
reels you in.
And so, and it is on Airbnb for $5,000 a night.
Holy.
The Hannah Montana house, yeah.
That's expensive.
It's so expensive, but they're not even. I don't know. So I don't know what they're doing, but it's for sale and whatever. And then we're driving back. So we're going through like the mountains of Malibu. And I go, is that the Bachelor mansion? Because my mom used to watch The Bachelor like crazy. I actually stopped because my mom died and I felt like I couldn't watch it without her. And so we were driving and I go, is that the Bachelor mansion? And Taylor's with me and she's like, dude, maybe. And then I put it in my phone and sure as shit, it's the Bachelor mansion. Like we just see the Bachelor mansion. So funny. And so then like we end up doing like these funny like house tours kind of.
You're just
like looked at the Bachelor mansion
house.
and then so it's kind of like a fun cozy little. Then we stopped at a fruit stand and I got some fruit and then that was my day. It was very cute.
That's fun. Is she still in town?
No.
Oh, she's gone.
She gone.
Man.
She's gone. But she'll be back for her 20v1.
Yeah.
Whine about it. Whine about it, listeners.
How do we find contestants?
It's a great question.
Maybe it's if we could talk to Austin about it.
Yeah, we'll just have Austin recruit for it.
Have him run the whole show.
That'd be awesome. Then we don't have to do shit. But speaking of The Bachelor, did you see all the drama?
Of the Bachelor?
Yeah.
No, I didn't even know it was airing.
Oh, let me pull up my sleeves. This is my expertise. Are you ready?
Wait, yes.
Okay. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Oh my God, cutie. No. No.
Okay.
Wait, we are not talking about this again.
What?
I haven't seen it.
This is, well, I don't know what to tell you. Life moves on and you don't. Okay?
Okay, so what does The Bachelor have to
Don't
do
show
with the
her
Secret
that,
Lives
Scootish. You wait.
What? What?
Stop it. I'm telling you.
What is that?
It's just a link.
To what?
To what I'm talking about.
Scootish? I'd love to see it.
No.
Okay. I'm listening.
Ask your question.
What does the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives have to do with The Bachelorette?
Okay.
Or Bachelor or Bachelorette?
Bachelorette.
Bachelorette
is when it's the one girl and the 20 guys. Bachelor is the one guy and 20 girls.
Yes.
So for the first time in Bachelor franchise history, first time ever.
Okay.
Which is crazy because this show has been going on forever, right?
Yes.
They decided instead of having a like alumni member, they took Taylor Frankie Paul, who is the main person in Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, to be their Bachelorette.
Wait, okay. This is the first time ever happening.
This ever happened.
So, for those of you guys who don't know, like they will have a show for the season, and they'll usually pick the favorite to be the Bachelor or the Bachelorette for the next
or the
season.
next year. Yeah,
and then they repeat the cycle. So
and they've been doing that for forever,
and it's been airing for so many years.
And so the first time they broke that cycle.
So oh wow, this is like a dream come true for you.
Great. So I'm kind of like, well, I have to watch The Bachelor now.
Yes,
and it's kind of nice because I stopped watching it because of my mom, and so then I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna watch it again, and it feels different, and and I was excited, and so. But also, where did I leave off with you on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives?
Like, I just remember that you showed me videos of them.
Oh, did I show you the RSV one with Whitney? With her baby in the hospital?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah. Whitney ends up having a big character arc because she ends up on Dancing with the Stars. And then now she's in Chicago on Broadway.
What?
Yeah. She went from RSV baby doing a TikTok dance to being on Broadway. So that's crazy.
Yeah, you showed me that TikTok where
yeah.
she's like dancing and the baby is
now
like...
she's on Broadway. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And she looks stunning. So it's a little crazy.
Wow.
So what's annoying is all of these women, they have men in their lives, right? They're all married or dating someone. And then all of the men, so kind of like FaZe is called FaZe Clan, right?
Yeah.
But that's their group. OTV is OTV, right?
Yeah.
So their group, these moms, they call themselves Mom Talk. Right,
Very millennial.
cute. Yeah, it is millennial. And so then now all their husbands, they're calling themselves Dad Talk. And I know they're the most insufferable group of men I've ever seen in my life.
Wait, this is so funny because your man's has the yard, and then you also had a pod. Wait,
what?
The yarn.
No, I don't actually have the yarn.
Yeah, but you did for a little bit.
Well, we were copying them.
Yeah, I know. Well, it sounds like that's what the dads were doing.
No, we're different because we were funnier.
I see. But they were insufferable.
Yeah, they're insufferable.
I see.
And so season 4 starts, and essentially one of the funniest things ever is I just don't remember what I've told you, and I don't want to start all over.
You didn't tell me a whole lot. You definitely showed me the TikTok of her dancing with the baby in the back, and then also the lawsuit. And there was one other thing, but I can't remember.
Okay. Well, Brett and Jesse, they're a couple, and Demi, they're a couple you should know about. So Demi is the one that accused a guy from Vanderpump Rules of sexually assaulting her. After she was exposed for essentially cheating on her husband with him. Then she said it was sexual assault.
Oh, God.
To the point that the Marciano is his name, is suing her and Hulu for even airing it. So that's the weird lawsuit. But so Demi and Brent weren't even supposed to be on season 4 or whatever. And they end up leaving halfway through. But the editors of the show are so messy sometimes, and everyone's kind of spawning off, freaking, the 2 girls are going on Dancing with the Stars, and so-and-so's writing a book, and another one's trying to become a model. They kind of, now they're getting at that point where they get famous on their reality TV show, and so now the possibilities start opening up, and it's okay, so unfortunately that is the death of usual reality TV shows, because they stop being relatable once they get rich and start doing, but we'll see if it works. But anyway, one of the girls is Demi, she's I love singing. And so the editors are so messy, and they play, will you find it, Scootish? Demi and Brett singing True Colors. So they play this, and it is evil. And I think it's a little deserved, unfortunately, because they have also been freaking evil.
Oh no.
True colors are
Is this it? The directors put that in?
Yeah.
The show.
Yeah. It was much longer than that. It was 5-6 minutes of them singing. It was they were genuinely being cruel.
That's so
by
fun.
doing that. But that was a highlight of season 4. And a big thing of season 4 is that Taylor gets announced to go on The Bachelorette as the Bachelor. Okay, so Taylor's kind of the main character here.
Yeah.
Taylor's a bit of a problem. She is unarguably, she is the main character. Like, I don't know why, because she's not necessarily the most interesting at times, but just her energy, I don't know why. She's just the main one. She doesn't even have to try to be the main one.
So is it maybe she's super confident?
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know what it is, but like, she's just the main character of it. She doesn't have to try. She's not competitive. She's just the main. I don't know. It's just what the vibe is. Like, whatever. It's like Beyonce, you know, in Destiny's Child. It's just like, you're just the main. Like, that's just how it happens sometimes. Like, you know.
Interesting.
And so the problem with Taylor, she's like highly problematic. So let me give you some lore on Taylor.
Yeah.
And for people that don't know.
Hi, Benny.
So Taylor was with a man. She had 2 kids with him. She's with this man, and they start hanging out with other couples, and then they start swinging with other couples.
Okay.
So one of those people being Miranda and Chase, and they are making out with each other. They're doing swinging stuff with each other, whatever. But then Chase, Miranda's husband at the time, admits he has feelings on Taylor. So this leads to everybody getting a divorce.
Oh no.
Yeah. And then to make it more messy, is this is going on behind the scenes, Taylor goes on a TikTok live and confesses to all the swinging. And this is in like 2021, I think.
Which is outing out everyone else involved.
Yeah, and also like Mom Talk.
Oh.
She's the leader of Mom Talk. It's like if Lily was like OTV swings, everyone thinks that it's everyone in OTV.
Everyone involved, yeah.
So now everyone thinks that everyone in this Mom Talk group is swinging with each other, and they're all Mormons. So it's like this big taboo thing. So it goes crazy viral.
Oh my god.
Like it's on it's in news articles, it's all over the internet, like TMZ, all this stuff. They're like swinging Mormon mom TikTokers, right? Like it's a good headline. Like you got to give them that. So she ends up getting a divorce from her first husband. They have the 2 kids, and then Chase and Miranda end up getting a divorce, and they kind of like disappear. And then all of that hubbub though is what ended up creating this show.
Wow.
Yeah. But
yeah, because it's entertaining to people.
Yeah.
People think it's funny.
They're like, what is going on with these swinging Mormons? Like, what's happening? And so Taylor's talked like in great depths about the swinging at this point. And then also like the very first episode of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives season 1, like shows some footage of Taylor getting arrested, like getting police called on her for a domestic dispute.
Oh God.
Yeah. So it's just like, this girl's messy, right?
Actual mess.
And watching this girl as she like navigates her relationships, I'm not, we're not supposed to diagnose people, but as somebody who's diagnosed, she's got either like bipolar or BPD or something. Cause she like the way her attachment to toxic relationships, it's like, man, it is like taking away candy from a baby. Like she just loses it. Like she cannot get away from toxic people. So she starts dating this guy named Dakota, who's like constantly cheating on her.
Oh no.
And even once not cheating on her, they were just dating. And then she found out he was sleeping with someone else when they were just dating. So it wasn't that bad, right? Cause like you're dating and you're not exclusive. And then you find out, but she got like really held on to that. But then the problem is if you hold on to that where that one wasn't valid, it led to like some then being valid while they're together, him like starting to cheat on people and like whatever. And it's just like, and so he's awful. She's treats him awful too. Like they're both treating each other awful, but they won't stop being with each other. And then she gets pregnant with his baby.
Oh my gosh. And it's really sad because there's definitely some couples that'll have a baby thinking it'll fix the relationship.
Yeah, part of me thinks she like holds on to it for that reason.
Oh man.
She gives birth to this baby. They try to co-parent. It's the same. It's like water and oil. Like it's just they're fighting. It's so toxic. It's like actually hard to watch. Like it's the worst part of the show is watching them interact. Like
oh, that's so sad.
It is so sad. And she's definitely had some like trauma in her life that like causes her to react this way. And I don't know a fuck about him, but like it's just they just should not. They're both bad for each other. Like they're both so bad for each other. But this season's going on and The Bachelor, she's now the Bachelorette. So finally she's going to get away from Dakota, right?
Yeah.
Like they're broken up, the one she just had a baby with, which is crazy because now she got 2 baby daddies and she's on a TV show. It's like, dude, my brain could never. Like I would be exhausted. But now she's cast as the Bachelorette. Maybe she'll actually find somebody, all this stuff. So The Bachelorette was supposed to come out yesterday, the 22nd. 4 days prior to that, Dakota sells some footage of her. And this could be wrong. I've seen mixed here, so I don't know if Dakota actually sold it. People are saying he sold it. Footage of her from 2003, or 2023, an altercation where they were fighting. It got physical. She was pushing him. She put him in a headlock.
Oh,
she threw chairs at him.
I saw the video.
She threw.
That was her?
Yes.
I like literally. I was like scrolling and I skimmed by, and I was like, oh.
She threw chairs at him, and then the chair rolled over and hit her daughter.
Oh my god!
Who's then crying. So then it's child abuse too. So it's like domestic abuse, child abuse, like obviously all sorts of things. And he's filming her, and it's very respectfully, I've been in an abuse relationship before, and like it's a hard watch. Like, do not seek it out. Like it is a hard watch. And
this is really sad. Like all of this is so sad.
But like, I don't think he's. I who knows what he's done in that relationship either. Like he has not been innocent from what I've seen. Obviously, I've never seen him be physical, but
who knows? Like, so I won't speak on that. But regardless, 4 days before her Bachelorette is supposed to show, peak of her career, this gets sold to TMZ and is out everywhere. So did they cancel?
So they canceled it.
I am shocked.
Which I believe is the correct thing to do.
Yes, but
I don't think that's arguable.
I'm surprised they don't find a replacement.
Well, they've already filmed it.
Oh,
it's like
it was already filmed.
If you do the math on the production for The Bachelorette, it ends up being like tens of millions of dollars. Like, it's not a small production. It's a motherfucking Bachelorette.
Oh, that's expensive.
And so now the question is...
Shooting like every day for a month?
Mm-hmm. With a cast of 20?
Yeah.
With individual dates that sometimes you fly to? Oh, it says police investigation network could lose 40 to 50 million in production and advertising. Yeah, it doesn't even include advertising. Yeah.
Oh my.
And think of all these men
all the
that went on, and now they don't get their time to shine either.
Yeah, they don't get their...
So crazy. It's the first time this has ever happened on The Bachelor as well.
This is insane.
That it's been pulled, yeah. And so it's and you've seen, you and I both, we've seen many contracts. Who knows who that contract is protecting there? Because like she could get sued for that. She could sue them for pulling that. It depends on the contract.
I am surprised. I'm sure that the company has like protections because they've been doing it for a very long time. But I'm not going to lie. I think television can be very scummy. And I'm surprised they pulled it.
I am surprised they pulled it.
Because in this day and age, I feel like not a whole lot of businesses and companies and all these rich folks are really caring about children.
I will say I saw something, and maybe this is too hot of a take for the podcast, but I'll say it. I saw someone be like, okay, so we pulled The Bachelorette because of a woman who has obvious evidence of domestic violence. So when are we going to pull the football players that have obvious evidence of domestic violence?
Yeah, I feel
let's match the energy entertainment industry. I'm
actually shocked.
And I'm down for both to be pulled, for the record. Like, I don't think, we can excuse
that every
anywhere.
single company is like, money is the priority here. Like, why would they want to drop a $50 million series?
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
It's crazy.
Honestly, they probably had to for legal reasons.
Yeah, there's probably something.
Yeah, there's probably something.
I don't know what it could have been. Because also that affects their filming. For the people that don't know, usually after a Bachelorette, it goes into The Bachelor in Paradise. Yeah. So The Bachelor in Paradise is some of your favorites from that episode, and it's kind of like a Love Island.
Season cycles.
So it's like, and they use the cast as like fillers for each kind of like tent pole of their pipeline of content. And so it's like,
wait, this actually was insane.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah. Now I actually do. You want to know what? I got bored of Grey's Anatomy, so I feel like I can actually start
it.
Mormon Wives.
I will say the first season is the hardest one to get through because it's just like, shut up.
Okay, I probably won't get through it.
Okay, well.
I like really want to watch it.
They're all annoying. None of them have redeeming qualities until later. and then they start getting redeeming qualities.
Man, that is insane.
Yeah.
Well, keep us updated.
I will keep everyone updated. As of now, essentially the girls, the season 5 of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is on a pause because of all of this. The girls have posted, like, everyone besides Taylor have like posted that they're anti like domestic violence and stuff like that, of course. Taylor has been posting and commenting on TikTok, which has been a weird choice of hers. Like everything's fine.
So, they were all outed for swinging and stuff, right? Are they still Mormon?
Dude, okay, that's a great question. If you are a real Mormon, so none of the Mormons were the swinging ones. So if you watch the show, and I'm saying this very, like, listen, I'm talking about garment wearers. This is Mormon to Mormon. One of the most frustrated I've ever been was watching that first season because none of them are Mormon. Like, it's used as a clickbait. Essentially, okay.
Oh, you think so?
Jen was Mormon. Whitney was Mormon. Macy was Mormon. But even then, Macy had a kid before she was married. Or wait, was she married? I don't know. She wasn't. I don't remember. So, but they've all just done really sus stuff. Well, besides Whitney and Jen. I would say Whitney and Jen are like the cleanest Mormons. I'm not sure about Macy because sometimes she was wearing clothes that weren't very like garmenty, but I don't remember her story. I think she might have had sex before she was married though. So I think that was like, that's not very, you can get like excommunicated from the church if you do that. So I'm not sure about Macy. Anyway, long story. Jen and Whitney, you watched the first season, 100% Mormon. Everybody else seems like it was just for the clickbait. And as the show has gone on, none of them are Mormon. They've all left. Even those two that were, it's just for the clickbait.
They were Mormon.
Yeah.
And they left the church, and then it's the clickbait title.
It's the clickbait. And they do know the info about the Mormon church.
I would be so mad if I was actually Mormon seeing this show represent Mormons.
Oh, Mormons were, I think they like threatened to sue, but they couldn't actually do anything.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, they can't do anything.
Isn't that defamation?
Not really, because it's like, think of all the shit about Catholic priests. The Catholic Church can't sue.
Man.
It's interesting though, huh?
Insanity.
Yeah.
I can't believe, I'm actually shocked that video was her. Like,
yeah.
I pretty much I didn't see the last half of the video because I was like, I'm just doom scrolling and stuff. But I saw that she like hit him.
Yeah.
And then I scrolled.
For the record, my take on it is I believe that they are both victims for sure. I think Taylor and Dakota are both victims, but they're also both abusers.
Yes.
Because I've seen people be like, oh, she's only doing it because of what's been like ingrained in her, and it's like, it doesn't excuse, like, you're both victims and you're both abusers. Like, you're both like,
there is no excuse.
Yeah.
If it's happening, like, regardless of what got them to that point, like they should have gotten help way earlier. They should have broken up way earlier. Clearly it wasn't working. Very toxic cycle.
Yeah.
People get stuck in toxic cycle relationships.
Because, I mean, they're addictive. Like, there's a reason.
Yeah, it's comforting.
Yeah.
It's scary being alone. Sometimes people would rather be with a toxic partner that they know is there for them rather than be alone in the world and, like, just, it sucks. It's really sad, honestly.
Yeah.
This is actually a really sad story.
It's so sad, especially because, like, the Bachelorette would have been so good for her.
Yeah.
Like,
it would have been.
It's so sad. It's, like, so, like, yeah,
like,
it's horrible.
I think her career is over. Like, I don't think she can come back from that.
I agree with you. I don't know if she can.
I think she's going to be in suable grounds for the rest of her life.
Yeah. Not only for
the show, for her friends.
Yeah.
Like, all of the people in the other show, too. Who knows? Man, that is
Yeah. I mean, she
crazy.
definitely, I think if she went into, like, an inpatient, but I don't know. It's just that kind of thinking takes a while to work on.
Ew, I wonder how much he sold that video for.
Yeah, I don't know if he actually did, but people think he did.
Real for money.
And he held on to it until 4 days before The Bachelorette was supposed to air. Like, come on.
Tactical.
Yeah. Which, for the record, like, it's not, I'm not saying he shouldn't have done that. I think, like, I don't know, but it seems like he did it in a manipulative way. He didn't do it in a lot of like.
He probably have resentment.
Yeah, he's not trying to save these other men from her. It seems like he's just trying to.
He's doing it probably for his own personal motives.
Yeah,
probably to get revenge or probably to
sabotage her.
Sabotage, yeah, whatever it is. So that's really sad, man.
Super sad.
Well,
but we're gonna head to the Patreon now.
Yeah,
we got tons to talk about. We got Chapel Roan. We got Afro Man.
Dude,
so fun. So we'll see you on the Patreon.
We'll see you there. Guys. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there. Yeah. Bye.